Alright, so we're back with another Dokkan battle video, and we do have a data download that just happened last night. I was not available for this, but now I get to talk about it. We have two EZAs coming in here, Super VEGITO and Transforming BUU. I did take a look at them, and I'm gonna be honest here. BUU is actually really good with some of his transformations, except for one of them, obviously, but I also want to talk about VEGITO. Now, I've heard about VEGITO and his technicalities in here. VEGITO is not made. This VEGITO and AGL VEGITO, they're not made to do a lot of damage. They're made to counter, in a sense, because they're counter units. They're supposed to not only take hits, but they're also made to deal extra damage on top of their super attack that they initially have. Now, one thing's for sure, both EZs are very good. In fact, they're not top tier like Blue Gogeta or something like that, but they're still pretty good. Let's just go over them very quickly. BUU may take the longest, so I'm gonna start off with Physical Super VEGITO. This is the oldest TUR EZA, if I remember, coming from 2017. 2008, yeah, so around like almost a year gap between both of them. This unit actually my personal favorite. I think this was, if I remember, I pulled this guy when all JP players got a refund and 300 stones from the Kefla mishap. So if you weren't there during that time, you missed out on a lot of free stones. 300 stones, in fact, which is insane. Anyways, let's go over him. He's a Majin Buu Saka lead, 3 key, 170%, which is actually better than what he had last time. Was it 1 HP defense, 170%, and 130% attack? I did not like that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I struggled with him, I believe. His super attack does immense damage and then raises allies' attacking defense by 30% per one turn. I think it was attack before, right? Yeah, so he just added that extra defense, which is pretty good actually. And he's a physical unit, so if you do give him additionals per se, he can have some extra defense on top of his defense that he'll get from his passive. What else does he do? So his passive does the exact same thing, except I think it was 50 last time, right? Yeah, 50%. Now just upgraded to 80%. That's still pretty good. I think AGL VEGITO had that. I'm gonna take a look after I'm done with him. Counters for tremendous power. Gets 150% defense, which is actually pretty nice. You know, 150% is actually pretty nice. And given by his stats, he'll do pretty decently. He gets 20% attack with each attack received up to a max of 120. So he needs to get hit 6 times in order to get his full buff. He has a medium chance to crit, like just a normal medium chance to crit. Then it's 1 key up to a max of 3, and then defense plus 30% up to a max of 90%, with a chance to crit plus 10% up to a max of 30 each time this character receives an attack 3 times. So he needs to get hit 3 times in battle. So in total, I think he needs to get hit 9 times for this. So on top of this, he needs to get hit an extra 3 times in order to get an extra set of crits, additional defense, and additional key, which isn't bad in my opinion. But this unit is made to counter and crits, so most people are going to have a potential system of just having them do crits. I think from my understanding, you could balance it to make it so he has a little bit, well, he already has a little bit of additionals because he's a physical unit, so he has like a level 5 already, but you could just give him like maybe one level 3ish and then just have him do level 8 additional and then just give him crit and dodge if necessary. He does have a pretty good link. So who does he link up with actually? I forget. I know he links up with other VEGITOs, but like what other units can he link up well with? Links up with Gogeta, this Super VEGITO, Gogeta, this VEGITO, okay, that makes sense. Gogeta, of course, this Blue VEGITO. You got options in here. It just really depends on like what your team is looking like. I think that's like the most important thing about him. But to top it all off, he does belong on pretty top tier categories. Well, Patara, I think, could get like an extra unit or two now. Last Resort or Final Trump card finally has an actual 170% lead, so you can actually run him on there, thank God. I've been begging for like 2 to 3 years when they're going to release a new lead for it, and they did exactly just that, so that works pretty well for him. But overall, I've seen the showcases for him. He does pretty well. He's not going to be like uber insane where he's going to take like triple, double digit damage in Red Zone Brawly or something like that. But at least he can do something about it. At least he can run most content. And if it was like against an STR boss, maybe Super 17 for instance, I think he can still do fine. You just have to watch out for supers. And I think that's where the dodge comes in. So pretty sure people are going to put in like crit and dodge, but it's your guys' VEGITO. Whatever you put him on, whatever potential system boost you give him, that's what you're gonna give him. Let's go to BUU. This one may take a little longer because he has a multitude of transformations. So let us start with looking at his stats. Oh my, wow. They gave him... Okay, that's no wonder. It's pretty damn good. I don't know if I have him rainbowed. I think I have one. I think I need one more dupe of this unit, which is very surprising because I would have had him rainbowed like years ago, but no, I actually do not have him rainbowed. So he has a transformation boost, 3 key 130%, which is pretty good, and then he gives extreme SDR 3 key 120%. Wow, that's a good one right there. Greatly raises attack for 1 turn, does immense damage, and then greatly lowers attack and defense. Pretty good for SBR. His passive gets 1 key 120% attack and defense. What a great extra buff. Because what did he have before actually? I know his passive is like a one-liner. I just want to make sure. Yeah, 80% attack and defense. That's an upgrade. Then raises defense up to maximum 120. The higher HP, the higher the defense boost. That's still pretty good. So max HP has 120% defense. Gets an additional 60% attack and defense when attacking. So he has that same extra buff as Blue Gogeta, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just go back on. Oh yeah, and they're coming tonight. By the time I'm recording this, Blue Gogeta. I just need to make sure. Advance all types. No, that's not this one. So yeah. So it is a multiplicative buff, so he is getting that for sure. Gets an additional 60% in the same turn after receiving an attack, so he needs to get hits, and then transforms. Has his transformation conditions changed or absorption conditions? 80%. 100 from the 5th turn, 50 to 79 from the 5th turn, 49%. If this thing were to like move a little faster, this wouldn't take too long. There we go. Let's see, 80%. It's the same. Unfortunately, it's the same. If this wasn't the 4th turn, maybe. But I can see why it's a 5th turn, because you want to hit a certain threshold to gain certain units, and we'll talk about each of the transformations after this. But I remember I hated this thing, and I might still hate it today, but I feel like it's worth taking a look at again, just because it's been like 5 years since this unit, or actually a little less than 5 years, but you guys get the point. His link set, obviously, it's a really good link set because it's Majin BUU. It's Super BUU. You really can't see anything about it. I already have him up actually. BUU. Do I have to do it this way? Oh, there we go. So does he link up with, he links up with Tech BUU. Okay, that makes sense. He links up with this guy, he links up with him. So literally just bringing, was it Exchange BUU with him on rotation, that just basically gets him all of his links, really. Then you basically have everyone else in here. Oh, Janimba, that's right. You can link him up with him, I guess. Some other units in here. Yeah, that's something I should keep in mind. What else? Oh my goodness. This is not what I want here, actually. I was gonna look at his transformations, but I realized it's gonna take. I realized it's gonna take a little longer than what I would have expected it to be. So let's go to, I guess, Ultimate Gohan. What the hell is going on? Wait, hold on a second. My internet is cut. Literally, my internet just cut off the moment I'm recording. That's wonderful. Okay, so when you transform into Buhan, and by the way, these are permanent transformations. So whatever threshold you are on, that's what's going to be your that's a transformation that BUU will be in for the entirety of the event. So have fun. So his super attack massively raises defense for one turn. Yo, shit. Damn, that's a huge buff. Wow, okay. What did he have before? I think he had he didn't have much, did he? Greatly raises attack and defense. Wait, what? Wait, am I tripping? Wait, why did they do massively raised? Wait, isn't it massively raised attack and defense? Should it be? I must be tripping here. Because there is no way in hell that they just took away massively raised. It's still a good buff, actually. I'm gonna be honest with you, but like, you sure you want to do that? You sure? It's definitely worth more than okay. Oh my god. There we go. Massively raises defense. Okay. Should have been massively raised attack and defense, but it's still a pretty good buff though. 20% HP. Wow. Okay, that's pretty damn huge. It's 140% attack and defense. Gives all allies 3 key 40%. Wow, that's wow. Okay. Reduces damage by 50% as the first or second attacker, first or second slot unit in the turn. Gets 60% defense and gives all allies 40% attack and then a chance to crit plus 8% as the third slot unit. So he's a support unit in the third slot, a full support unit, and then extra defense on top of that. But if he's put in the first or second slot, he's also a defensive tank as well. Wow, that's pretty good for what he can do. And it recovers 10% HP at the end of the turn for 6 turns from the start of turn. That's with his link set and his passive. This transformation is really good because this transformation sucked back in the day. Okay, okay, that's pretty damn good. Not bad. I really like this. Okay, so we're taking a look at BUU tanks, right? Yes, sir. So he lowers attacking defense and seals. Is that right? They didn't change much of him, huh? They should have actually kept whatever Super BUU had in his pre-transformation, just stuck it onto here, stuck it onto this part. And I would say he would be a great SBR unit. It's SBR transformation, in fact. Recovers 10% HP, gets 1 key, 180% attack, 140% defense, gets an additional 80% attack and defense when attacking, so it's a multiplicative buff. Gets additional 80% attack and defense when target enemy is in attack down or defense down status. It works. It's just that, you know, when are you going to get this guy? It's the thing. Gets 1 key, 80% defense, gets a great chance to launch additional super for the first 6 turns from the start of turn. Interesting enough, this transformation's okay for SBR. No, I don't say okay, I'd say it's pretty good. But in terms of like other events, Red Zone, Infinite Dragon Ball History, other events like that, this is not a great transformation. I'm gonna be honest with you. but it's okay. It's just that it's not ultimate. It's not Buhan. It's not this guy. Right, let's take a look at BUU Hiccolo. I remember when this guy came out, BUU Hiccolo's transformation was considered to be one of the best transformations for him. Let's see what he looks like. Greatly increased attack and defense for 3 turns. Okay, that's pretty good. You know, that's still pretty good actually. He's pretty tanky. Recovers 12% HP. He gets 2 ki. 180% attack and defense. Raises defense up to maximum 120. Gives additional 80% attack when attacking. Launches a guaranteed additional. Has a 50% chance of becoming a super, and has a great chance of has a 70% chance for guarding for 6 turns from the start of turn, and then changes to high chance to guard for all. Wow, that's also very good. I like the Ultimate Gohan and BUU Hiccolo transformations, but I do not like why. I don't know what they were thinking. I think because he seals, they had to do something with it. He's made to be an SPR unit, but he also has some other transformations that are very good. So now I can clearly say that the Ultimate Gohan or the Piccolo transformations conditions are fine. It's that if you reach up to Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks transformation, it's still good. It's just that you're not going to get the extra like defense or like guard or damage reduction or support. You're not going to get any of those. At best, you'll probably just get well, I'm just gonna say it outright. This is like number 1 transformation, number 2, and then number 3. You guys could just say, you know, these Piccolo's number 1 and Buhan is number 2, but they both have their positives and negatives. All 3 of them have their positives and negatives. But I can say that this BUU is actually pretty good when he's transformed. Right before he transforms, he's still pretty good. Just that I feel like they could have added defense on top of this, but that's just how it is, in my opinion. But overall, I feel like these two have their positives and negatives. They do have very unique mechanics between them. Obviously, counter and then transformations. But let me know what you guys think of each of both of their EZAs. I feel like, in a sense, BUU has risen from being the worst TOR to being one of the best improving EZAs that I've seen. But we'll have to see till tonight, because that's when everyone can get him. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of him. I'm gonna sign off right now. I'll see you all in the next one.